Let's go live.
Are you ever home alone, Isaiah?
Yes.
Okay. Let me phrase this better. Are you ever home? Like, is Jazz ever out of town
Yes.
and you, like, sleep alone at night?
Yes.
If you hear a noise, what do you do?
If I hear a noise in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
fuck. I think, honestly, I go for, like, because I carry, like, a stick near my, literally, like, a big
You
ass
don't
stick.
own, like, a machete or something, fool?
I have knives. But they're small, you know, I have much bigger reach with a stick. I hit him with the horny stick. Bonk.
You
hide in your blankie.
See, what I do is if I hear a weird noise and I know I'm alone, I'm like, hey, listen, man. If you here to kill me, all right, just know I'm going to put up a fight. And I've got guns.
Are we live? Yeah, we're live. We've been live. Oopsie daisy. Well, what's going on, guys? We are now live. Let us know how the audio is coming in. If we need to adjust, we'll make some adjustments. But yeah, we'll get started in like 3 more minutes.
Yeah, what up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Guess what day it is? As they say it.
Hump day.
That's right. Do you remember that?
Hey, yo, Mike. I hated those commercials. I got like...
Mike.
It's more annoying when you actually know someone named Mike and you just do that to them constantly.
Actually,
yes.
I used to do that to Michael Acho all the time.
Yes.
Hey, Mike.
What's going on, guys? Who we got in the chat right now? D Platform, what's going on? Leafs fan, Virgil Hill, Ronald Hoover, Mountain Adventures. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
What up? I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to try to speak louder. This is going to be a very interesting episode. Here, I'll hold it. Yeah. This is going to be a very interesting episode for a live stream because this is going to be the first episode of the Mayo Gang Talk. I think we're going to be doing this every Wednesday. Isaiah and I are going to come on together and just talk about random nonsense. Of course, revolving around Airsoft, but random stuff here or there as well. As the title says, we're going to be talking about a couple of Airsoft guns. Well, one of them is technically not a gun. Yeah, it's a kit technically, but yeah, we're gonna be talking about these and like our opinions, our personal opinions about them. Take our personal opinions with like a grain of salt and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be I think quite entertaining for you guys. You know, we've done Q&As for consistently for quite a while now, and we want to keep things fresh for you guys. But at the start of the stream, if you guys didn't see on screen, we do have a promo going on for, it says 50 entries?
Every $50 place.
Every $50 place will receive 50. Wait. Yeah, there it is. Jesus. Oops. Yeah. So the promo going on right now, every $50 spent at Airsoft GI will get you 5 chances to win our $3,000 shopping spree going down tomorrow night. You guys can maximize your chances to win right now only during the duration of this live stream. There's been a little bit of confusion. Some people will see this stream after it ends and think, oh, can I still take advantage? And unfortunately,
no, the answer is no. That's why it's so important for you guys to make sure that you watch every single live stream whenever we go live, right? As we're going live, because this is the opportunity to maximize your potential of winning that $3,000 prize pot we got going on. Remember, it's literally $3,000 that you guys can win, and all you have to do is place a $20 or greater order. But again, this promo above my head right now, right? That's literally limited to the time or for the for the time frame of the live stream, right? So once 5 o'clock hits, that's gonna be it. You only have an hour and a half to take advantage.
That's right, baby. That's right. So, Leafs fan, how you doing, Cisco? I'm doing all right. What about Isaiah? How's Isaiah doing?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Actually, Leafs fan 8034 is asking you specifically any updates on what happened so far. How are you feeling? How you doing?
Oh man. Of course, problems with insurance that I can't go into in detail. I mean, unfortunately, because in my neighborhood there were no security cameras or anything, there's no trace of these douchebags. So I am, after my insurance thing gets settled, I am going to be putting the list of everything that that was stolen online. Some of you guys were asking me about it, and I don't expect to get anything back, and I'm not looking for handouts or anything. I'm just saying I want it to be more of a just keep an eye out. If you happen to see it, don't immediately assume someone like you stole it from Cisco. I don't want that. It's just one of those things. But yeah, it is what it is. I am going to be posting that later as soon as that whole thing gets settled.
Yeah, no. Again, it's a very unfortunate situation that happened. But again, there is a lesson that can be learned from it as well. Remember, guys, whenever you are done playing Airsoft for the day, again, just take it from Cisco, right? Make sure that you keep your stuff inside your house if at all possible. Make sure that shit is locked tight, and if you can, maybe in the future, potentially invest in like some type of like security camera of some kind, just to really help remedy the situation as well. But all right, with that said, why don't we go ahead and officially begin the stream now? It is 3:30. Now it is 3:37. Welcome to the what's the title that we're naming?
The Mayo Gang Talk.
The Mayo Gang Talk live stream, right? Yes, this is going to be a regular thing that I'm going to be hosting alongside the Mayo man himself, Cisco, right? We have some interesting topics for you guys to go ahead and, again, discuss amongst yourself, and for us to go ahead and answer and talk and get our opinions on as well, because we have quite a list of topics we can talk about. But, like Cisco mentioned earlier, we have a promo as well going on as well. Right now, every $50 placed per order, you'll be receiving 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway, right? Every $50, that's 5 entries. So think multiples of 50. If you're able to reach $100 or a little bit more on your order, like if you're buying an Airsoft gun, you're giving 10 entries, right? Think multiples of 50, that's 5 chances per. So don't miss your opportunity. We have a ton of guns that are on discount right now. I know, you're chilling. A ton of guns that are discounted right now, and tons of items that are available for a limited discount. Because, again, I don't know when these discounts are going to end. Very, very soon, I'm assuming, right? Again, brands from, like, Lancer Tactical, Classic Army, so much more, so you don't want to miss out. Do not miss out, right? And, again, so take advantage, right? You have until the end of the live stream to take advantage. And if you guys have any questions as well, then you're more than welcome to ask your questions, and we will eventually be getting to those as well. But again, today, the main focus is going to be the topics for today. Now, you still got to set the titles, right? You guys set titles, right? Yeah. Why are these Airsoft guns so expensive? And what guns are we going to be referring to, Cisco?
We are going to be talking about the new H&K M110 A1. And technically, again, not a gun, but a kit. The PTS Zev, officially licensed Zev OZ9 Elite Gas Blowback Pistol. Both of these were announced for pre-order recently, and there's been some hot takes on them. Elite Force, I believe, announced this earlier this year at SHOT Show. Oh my bad. But yeah. There's just, some people are like, damn, it's so expensive. And, it is. And we want to talk about it a little bit further, trying to shine a little bit of light for you guys and give you our personal opinions on these things as well. There's quite a few things that can be digested, but we want to kind of keep it short and sweet and get your guys' opinions as well.
Yeah, definitely want to converse with you guys, right? That's the biggest thing. We want to get your guys' opinion as well, because we know that you guys, especially a lot of the regulars that have been watching, right? You guys definitely have your opinion. You guys know what the latest and greatest coming out of Airsoft GI. But this is also an open invitation, too, for a lot of the newer viewers out there. First of all, if you're a newer viewer, and even if you're a regular, too, much appreciated. All the viewership is much appreciated. Make sure to like the live stream and share it around with as many people as you possibly can. Let's get this chat popping, right? But we want to go ahead and get the chat involved as much as possible, right? And again, get your guys' take, get your guys' opinion on this as well. That we can have to go on and bounce off that as well. We're curious to think what you guys have to think about this, actually. So your question was?
Okay, let me pull it up because I have it written down.
Okay.
So first gun we're going to talk about is going to be the HK M110 A1. Again, it is retailing for $899.95. That is map that is currently available for the gun. Why is it so expensive? The question of the hour.
Well, the question, or the $1 million question that's on everyone's mind. I know we've actually already had a few people asking about it, right? Like, why is this gun so expensive, right? And I've actually, even during my previous Q&A live streams, I've actually had that question before, right? Like, when they're asking, why is it so, so much? Like, what's the big deal? Even me and Brewer were talking about it when he came in. You know, talking about this gun that he kind of wanted it, but it is a little, on the pricier side.
He has an SR25. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. The HK M110 is like a military design of the M17, right? The M17 being the 308 gas piston system of like the HK family, right? They have the HK 416 piston-driven system, but the HK 417 is the bigger brother. Now, there is another variation of the 417 that was released as well. So these actually, the guns I'm talking about, the 417 and this other model that I'm talking about, existed maybe 7 to 10 years ago. They were available. They were OEM by VFC. And the other model that I'm talking about is going to be the G28. And the G28 came in two different forms. There was the standard like available version, and then there was a limited edition run. Now the HK 417, again OEM by VFC, was retailing for $440 at the time.
I feel like I remember when that was a thing, right? And that was actually something that I had looked into as well. I had actually really liked the 417 in terms of its design, the real one, and of course the Airsoft one as well, right? VFC did that one, right? OEM those. Yep. So okay, what are the main differences between 417, the OG 417, the other version, the G28, right, and now this HK M110?
Okay, so I do think I need to elaborate a little bit more on the pricing, because I mentioned that the 417 was $440. The G28 that had the same color scheme but a quad rail was $700. Yeah, $700, and then the limited edition version was $950. Roughly like 10-ish years ago, give or take 3 years, right? And the limited edition version had like a nice hard case. It had the correct like optic mount, so you were able to use like the correct scope and like red dot attachment on top.
I'm assuming too, as well, in addition to all these extra goodies, you're also getting the official licensing as well, right? Like, you're going to be getting all the official HK trademarks.
Yeah, absolutely. You will be getting the official trademarks on all those stuffs. But back then, I don't think the limited edition version had any upgrades in it. So I don't think it had anything in particular other than the like accessories kit that comes with it.
Okay, so other than just like the name itself, when there was really no major driving factor to like bring the price up like ridiculous amounts, right? There was nothing crazy about that build.
Other than it was the only one in existence at the time, which I think they were the only company to make it. Yeah, I think there was nothing internally that made it outshine like other high-end airsoft guns at the time.
So it's basically just like, all right, like supply and demand, right? This is the only one. Like, you're gonna have to pay this price, right? At the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. That is something that comes into effect in terms of pricing with the quantity available. For those of you guys that don't know, when a manufacturer makes an airsoft gun, they have to consider how many are going to be made. Depending on how much is made will dictate the cost of parts and labor and stuff and the initial investment. And if they make a limited quantity of airsoft guns, the price typically is more expensive, which I think is one of the reasons why the M110 A1 is at the price that it's at. But there are definitely other factors involved here as well.
No, I get that. Like, but in this one too, like, I understand that there is going to be a little bit of price difference as well. Inflation, right? Mm-hmm. That's another thing. Over time, things are going to get more expensive as well. Yep. Airsoft guns in general are going to be a little more expensive now than they were a couple of years ago. And then this one is going to come included with a few upgrades as well, right? This one coming included most notably with the Gate Aster already pre-installed, right? That's really freaking cool, right? Let's blow. Yeah. Let's. I don't know if it's going to bring it up that much. Damn. Hey, that's actually a lot better. Right? Yep. Right, that one is actually, it looks beautiful. Like, it looks really, really good. Again, that's just 308s, right? That's just my love for 308s in general. But, still with that in mind, right? Other than the Gate Aster, this is not the only gun that comes included with a Gate Aster, though, right? Look at, a lot of the Edge series from Specna Arms, right? Like, their stuff is going to come included with the Gate Aster right out of the box, right? And even if they were officially licensed, I don't know if they would still be at that $899.95 price point. What do you guys in the chat think, right? So far, let's see. Asking a couple people around right now. Asking a couple different random questions. Yeah, a couple different off-brand questions. Guys, if you have any opinions on this, let us know too in the live chat as well.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear your opinions. But it's not just the Gate Aster though. I do believe that this is coming with a different motor compared to the other VFC 416 models. I don't think it was listed in the specs, but when I was watching videos from SHOT Show, they were saying it was a high torque motor, and it also had a 6.03 tight bore inner barrel as well. I am not sure if this is coming with a rotary style hop-up unit. Now, here's the thing, guys. VFC already had the 308 version of the 416, which is the 417. This is almost it. I am not sure exactly what is different because they... the receiver's the same. I don't know if they had to make a new mold for it, which costs a lot more money as well. And same thing with the rail also. That looks like, I don't think they were just able to modify the existing mold from the quad rail. So just another thing to factor in.
No, I get that, right? New molds, new shapes, new designs. Again, that's gonna cost more money, right? That totally makes sense. I like what Casper was saying in the chat, right? He's saying, "Damn, that's a beauty, but I don't want a DMR that badly, right? I don't want that bad." No, I get that, Casper. I totally get that, right? For a lot of people, that might be out of their price budget, right? Especially for a DMR. Here's the thing: we at Airsoft GI, right? We offer plenty of different model options when it comes to different platforms, right? Including DMR stuff, right? So you can get an M14, you can get even an SR25 or an M110, right? From Golden Eagle.
Under $300.
Under $300. That's actually really, really good, right? That's especially considering you are going to be spending the money also to upgrade it. Because I'm assuming most people who buy this are also going to make the investment as well into further upgrading it and putting even better internal components in there as well, right?
Yes, I agree to that. So I would like to assume that the M110 A1 is still using the 417 gearbox. Now, from my memory, the 417 gearbox wasn't exactly a standard version 2. There were some proprietary parts to it, but it was upgradable. I know Airsoft GI, when the 417 was first out, they were able to make custom guns with it, and even a couple of the G28s, which is, I would say, the predecessor or the ancestor, to the M110, because it's basically the same thing, the same color scheme. I do believe there are slight receiver differences, but the biggest difference is going to be the rail. The M110 having the really clean M-lock rail versus the G28 having a super hefty quad rail.
No, that makes sense. I like what Jim is also saying too. Jim, Mad Viking, what's going on, bro? He's saying it's not a DMR till you upgrade it.
That's debatable because there are plenty of airsoft guns that shoot great, that have great range out of the box, but there's always room.
Mayo Gang MGC4.
Exactly, but there's always room for improvement, like a unicorn inner barrel bucking. But it strictly depends on your field as well, or what type of play you're doing. Some fields don't have sniper rules, and the maximum FPS is 400. So with the M110 here already shooting 400 FPS, it should be good to go out of the box, right? Versus a field that might have a 500 or 550 FPS limit. Then it's okay, I want to push this to the max and get the most amount of performance that I could possibly get out of this airsoft gun.
No, I would have to agree to that as well. I like, again, that's more of a thing, right? Where it's like, yeah, I guess you could get technical into the different terms, right? Like, oh, this is this type of route. This is for me, that's like, doesn't really matter at the end of the day what we classify it as. I think it's just still really cool, and I do want to encourage, the production of different unique platforms as well. And DMRs, 308s, like heavy caliber stuff, like is something that I would like to see more of as well. Leafs fan 8034 is saying, still not as good as the MGC4 Mark II. It's kind of hard to like argue that because the MGC4 Mark II was something that we designed with your guys' help too. Yeah. We wanted to put together a like high performance, high-end airsoft gun that was still going to be attainable, right? That was still fairly affordable considering what it is, that would punch well above its weight class, right? So it's kind of difficult to compare the two. I feel like they're a little bit too different. Remember, the MGC4 Mark II isn't based on any one thing, right? It's not officially licensed because it's not based on any platform necessarily that exists out there, right? It's not a replica of like, oh, this very specific model that SOCOMs use. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not one of those, right? If someone was really into impression or someone was really into collecting like and getting it as close to the real thing as possible, then I could totally see the demand for something like the M110, right?
Yeah, so with that being said, I do agree with that as well. With a unique design like the M110 or the 417, things like that, it's mainly like how can we get a gearbox to fit in there, number one. That's like the way that I would see like trying to create a new airsoft gun. And then number two is how can I, especially for something officially licensed where they have to meet a standard, how can they get to the aesthetic detail as the real firearm counterpart? And this is something that a lot of airsofters don't think about, but even in the 416 A5, the one that's currently available, the gas system is completely different from a regular AR. It's a piston-driven system. So if you look in the rail, like attached to the outer barrel, you'll see a mock piston system that would replicate the looks of the real firearm counterpart. Does that have anything to do with the performance in airsoft? No, absolutely not. But aesthetically, it's cool as hell. But that may not matter to you. Right? Like if you're rich, right? If you have hella money, you got hella cash on you and you like this gun, this is no problem for you, right? But if you are more of a, someone who's more conservative like Isaiah and myself in terms of like cash, in terms of money, you may want to consider other things. Me personally, would I get this if I had the means? 100%. This is fucking cool. I honestly love the aesthetic of this gun, and that's purely it. I don't even care about the other internal parts. I know I can upgrade that later.
No, that's fair. Like, no, you're good. No, like I get that, right? Like I actually like what someone else had put in the chat. I believe it was Darwin's Arbiter. He put, it's expensive because it's a niche hobby that uses complex manufacturing and materials, in my opinion. I would say that pretty much sums it up about right there, right? It is a very niche hobby, right? It's a very niche thing within its own niche community as well, right? It's the most niche you can probably be. But guess what? Like, it looks cool, man. It looks cool, and I actually really, really do like if I had a little more spending money right now on me, I would actually pick this up. Like, I genuinely would, because I think this looks absolutely sick. Also, I believe someone else had commented, Casper, for me, that's the problem with the price of that gun. You'd still probably want/need to upgrade some bits internally, to each their own, but I find buying mainly for externals a little rough.
I understand that. Now, I am personally on both sides of that camp, because there are plenty of airsoft guns that I've built externally for the aesthetic. I put real firearm rails on my airsoft guns before, and they do start to add up in price. However, it all depends on your personal taste and what you personally want. Like some people, they don't need the fancy unlock rail or whatever. They just want something that can shoot good, and they don't care about looks, and that's perfectly fine. You can easily do that as well if you want to maximize your budget on terms of performance only. We've pushed that like to a lot of people as well, especially like when you're starting off wanting to get an airsoft gun that can grow with you. That's why we recommend a ton of brands that are able to accept upgrades and can grow with you.
No, yeah, no, 100%. It really depends on what it is that you're looking to do with it and what your expectations are, right? Because I've done the same thing. I've bought guns solely for the aesthetic, right? And I've spent plenty of money building them up internally, but, you know, it grew with me, and I still use them to this day, right? So it was an investment, right? It was an investment. Could be a little expensive, maybe, but for me, it was worth it. Daniel Torres just if I spend $1,000, I get, it would be 100 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. It would be 100 entries, yes. I would get the M110 and something else.
I mean, well, first off, thank you for your $5 donation. But if you get to $1,000, then yeah, that will be 100 entries.
Yeah, 100 entries.
It said 1,000. He typed in 1,000.
Oh no, it would be 100.
It's 100 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. So every $50 spent, for those of you guys that don't know, the promo going on only during the live stream. Every $50 spent gets you 5 chances to win. So you can see the example on screen. If you spend $50, $5 or 5 chances. If you spend $100, 10 chances. $1,000, 100 chances to win, and the prize pot is fat, $3,000. I'm just saying, you guys should hop on it right now.
Yeah, think multiples of 50. There you go. Think multiples of 50. That's the best way to go ahead and do it, right? Stitch, actually, I know he had another opinion about this as well. It's a very specific fan base that will jump on these, but beautiful it is, and I hope they enjoy what they get. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Again, it may not be for everyone, right? It's not going to be like something that we're going to tell every airsofter, you need this gun, right? Now, however, if you are a fan of HK licensed stuff, right? If you love officially licensed guns in general, if you like doing impression kits, if you like collecting really cool, unique guns, or if you have a big affinity for 308 platform guns or like DMRs, then yeah, this would definitely be one that I would say that is worth maybe taking a look at as well, right? Actually, there was another platform though, or there was another thing that was also pretty expensive as well.
Yes. I do believe you're talking about the kit that is also in hot debate. This one went live for pre-order yesterday. Shout out to my boy Aziz for busting his butt to get this up. So this is the new officially licensed Zev OZ9 Elite gas blowback pistol kit. It is not a completed pistol. When you purchase this airsoft gun, not airsoft gun. When you purchase this item, it is a kit. Oh, what the heck? Daniel, you just picked up the M110, my boy!
He said he was going to do it. My man said bet.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you win the shopping spree giveaway tomorrow, you just got that gun for free and have 2,000 extra bucks to spend. Holy snap. That is crazy. That is actually insane. My goodness, the man's is a goat. So you guys should. You don't have to get the M110, but you can take advantage of the promo.
I mean, if you got money to spend, right, here's the thing, right? If you got money to spend, right, why not? Why not? Get yourself something nice, right? Again, we're the only ones offering a chance to basically win all that money back and then some with a $3,000 shopping spree giveaway. It looks like Ryan also got himself 20 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, again, right now, Daniel and Ryan have the best odds of winning tomorrow's, yeah, it's happening tomorrow, $3,000 shopping spree giveaway. The promo is right there. Take advantage while you can. Do not let the opportunity go to waste. Place your orders right now.
Absolutely. So, what I was saying, this is the officially licensed Zev OZ9 gas blowback pistol kit. This will come disassembled in parts, so you will need to assemble it directly. Now, what I've seen a lot on PTS's posts about this is, damn, it is expensive. $600 for a gas blowback pistol kit, something that you have to assemble. But if you did a little bit more research, it's honestly really easy to assemble. It's not that bad. So, guys, what do you think about this gas blowback pistol kit? $600, $599.95, and it has all the parts you need to assemble the gun, and it is officially licensed. For those of you guys that don't know, this is using the Tokyo Marui Glock spec. I believe it's the Glock 17 spec specifically. Now, we were talking about this a little bit earlier today, about why someone would want to get this versus getting the alternative, a Tokyo Marui Glock, which you shouldn't. But Isaiah, what are your opinions on this?
So we were talking about this a little bit earlier, right? And the other alternatives to this, right? Because again, $599.95, right out the gate is a little much to ask for, right? It is, right? And no matter which way you look at it, it is. Now the alternative opinion or solution that a lot of people are going to come back, right? The comeback is going to be, well, why don't we just get like the TM Glock, right, or the TMG series, which you shouldn't. The officially licensed ones are available, but whatever, right? They're going to do what they do, right? They get it, right, and they're just going to go in and build it out. Even if you were to get the kits for it, right, the parts for it needed to do it, the slide and everything, with all the internal upgrade parts, you still might not be able to get it to look as good as this, right? At the end of the day, it might perform very good, but it might not perform at the same level, nor will it look as good as this officially licensed Zev kit, right? There's just something about officially licensed stuff that just looks so clean. Again, it's officially licensed. The guys that they're licensing from have to make sure that this is going to be a good representation of their brand, right? You're not going to let, officially licensed and then the gun looks like shit, right? Like, that. Well, what kind of marketing is that, right? Like, oh, yeah, we have the licensed gun. We're going to make you look terrible and have bad name association with your brand. Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely not, right? They're going to make it look good. They're going to make it look Gucci, right?
Well, depends on the brand, because there are some manufacturers out there that will obtain a license from a real firearms company, and they don't care. They just want to use it to capitalize on, and that sucks for not only the real firearms company in terms of recognition, but also you guys, because you're thinking like, hey, they put their name behind this like company, and it should be a good airsoft gun.
No, absolutely. Right. I have a word for people like that. Real McAssholes, right? Real McAssholes, real fuck-ups, right? You fucked it up, right? You had this really cool license, and you fucked it up, right? You absolutely ruined it, right? Absolutely, right? Again, guys, tell us what you think about this pistol. Again, I'm actually curious. What do you guys think? Would you guys spend the money for this? Again, knowing that it's already going to be pre-built, knowing it's already going to have the official lights on there, and it looks good, right? It actually genuinely looks good. Now, I get it. The money, right? It's going to be an issue, right? But what would you say? What would you say?
So that picture right there is the gun completely built out. Now, there are some things that I want to discuss that Isaiah slightly touched on. So I might hog the mic for a little bit, Isaiah. So I'll pass it back to you. But so Isaiah's talked about, and I mentioned, what's the point of spending $600 outright on this kit versus getting a TM Glock and upgrading it yourself? Now, you do get the freedom of choosing the parts that you want to put into the gun, right? But honestly, I was doing the math. If you can find it in the U.S., I highly doubt it, but it's probably going to be upwards of $200. And if you find it overseas and get it shipped for maybe like $150, you're probably going to spend $70 on shipping. So either way, we're going to be looking at around the $200 price point just for the base gun. Now, you will have to consider that a Tokyo Marui Glock has a plastic slide, not polymer, plastic. That's how they've made it for decades. As long as they've been making it, it's been plastic. Same thing with the outer barrel as well. It's plastic. Those are things that you're going to want to change for longevity's sake. That slide will eventually break. Ask me how I know. I know. But then you're going to want to find a way to improve its performance, its gas efficiency, its accuracy, its range. So then you're going to be looking at different nozzles, different blowback housings, different buckings, hop-up units, inner barrels, the outer barrel. Do you want to mount a tracer? Do you want a flared mag well? This, that, the nine. It will start to add up. And again, I was doing the math a little bit, and I found like a decent metal slide, and then an outer barrel, and all these other things, and it was totaling up to about the $600 to $650 price range, and that's for it to still look stock. That's for it to still look like a plain Jane Glock 17 Gen 3.
I'm assuming then that, because another thing that I noticed too is we're still living in the day and age where people still want to add RMRs to their pistols as well, right? That's not. I'm assuming those slides that you're talking about that people would buy at aftermarket wouldn't even have the cut for it, right?
The one that I saw was just a Glock 17 Gen 3 slide, so it did not have an optic cut. Now, I was looking at the PTS Zev OZ9 kit, and the materials that they're using to make this kit is actually pretty Gucci. They're using CNC'd aluminum. They have steel alloy parts as well. The frame, or the pistol grip, I'm sorry, is going to be made of polymer. And then it has a steel hammer, and the internal parts, being the inner barrel and bucking, I believe, are OEM'd by Laylax. I might be wrong on that. It might be part of their MEC series, because it has a purple bucking. The Laylax bucking is like known for having the purple bucking, and then the Type or inner barrel as well. So not only are you getting the kit, but you're getting upgrade parts and better materials out of a base gun that looks really Gucci.
And again, for anyone wondering, like, what's the purpose of better materials? I mean, more durability. Durability, longevity, that's like the biggest things, right, when it comes to that. Oh, I want to give a shout out before we continue. Jimmy with the 5 entries. Jose got himself the extra 5 entries, and Justin got himself the not our Justin. No. Justin got himself extra 10 entries. Also, Daniel got himself the 5 entries. Guys,
is that the same Daniel that picked up the M110 just now? My goodness, my boy, he maximizing his chances to win.
I mean, he's smart, right? He's smart. Again, he knows that promo right there available is only available during the remainder of the stream. You guys have less than, what is that? Yeah, 54 minutes left of the live stream entirely. Less than an hour left to go ahead and take advantage and maximize your potential of winning tomorrow's $3,000 shopping spree giveaway. Actually, we had a few comments regarding, Bossman confirmed, yes, it is the same Daniel.
Woo! Crazy.
But yes, no, addressing some of the comments we've received so far regarding that, right? Mountain Adventure says, I would not spend $600 for a pistol kit. No. And to be fair, I get it. Bless you. I actually have the exact same opinion at first, right? Yeah. I get it, right? Like, immediate, like, gut reaction is just absolutely not. What the hell is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, screw you, PTS. Why are you saying that? But I'm thinking about it once we did the math. Once we priced out the price of everything, right? We're talking about the cost of the slide, one that specifically would have the RMR cut plate, right? We calculated the cost of all the internal parts.
The slide that I picked was just a plain.
No, like one that I've seen before.
Oh, okay.
Like they were even more expensive, right?
Yeah.
The cost of the base gun alone, right? The cost of the internal Type 4 inner barrel, right? The new bucking. I'm assuming a different hop-up chamber.
If you upgrade a Tokyo Marui Glock, you're going to need to upgrade the hammer springs at least, if not the whole hammer assembly, because those hammer springs are quite weak.
Yeah, I've had to do the exact same thing as well.
Yeah.
Having to go and change out as well the actual frame, or like the grip as well, the trigger, like all that, having to calculate it all up, it's way more expensive than going with this Zev kit, right? And again, I get it. $600 immediately is a bit much, but again, if I'm looking at objectively, just looking at the price of everything, right? Yes, it is cheaper to go with this. Now, granted, there is a caveat to that. What if they didn't want to go all out like that, right? What if they didn't want to go all out like that and they just wanted to get, a fairly Mayo, dare I say Mayo, looking Glock, right? Then, yeah, I could see that, right? The counter argument to that. But it feels like it's one of those things where it's so expensive and such a hassle to get the gun in the first place. You might as well get the kit, because you're going to be saving a little bit of money in the long run. Because at some point or another, every person I know that's owned a pistol, especially Glocks, have all said the same thing. At some point or another, they're going to want to end up putting an RMR on there.
Yes, absolutely. So, honestly, to what you said, for those of you that just want a simple Mayo Glock, the Elite Force Glock, it's available in the U.S. They're like $160. Like there are parts available for it.
Yeah, you can't even say that it's like not an upgradable pistol anymore, considering parts are continuously being made day by day. It's like, again, is it at the same level that the TM Glock had achieved so far? Not yet. But I'm telling you, every single year I see more and more stuff coming out for it, right? So again, if you wanted just a Glock that was, looked pretty Mayo like that, like an actual Glock, just get the Elite Force one. It's officially licensed and it's readily available right then and there, right? And again, you can still customize those. You can still build those out as well. DJ was saying, I think the PTS OZ9 kit is way too steep for what it is. It's just a fancy Glock style. I'm assuming he meant to say pistol after that. Yeah. And DJ, again, like kind of going with off of what I said about Mountain Ventures, comment. Again, I get it. Like it is very, very expensive for what it is that you are getting. But again, if you really look at what it is that you're getting, it is priced out pretty fairly. In all seriousness, like yeah, it's expensive, but they are saving you the trouble of having to source all the parts that you would actually need in order to actually start upgrading this. Right? It is kind of cheaper, honestly, in the long run. Right? I actually had a few questions in here as well. Ronald Hoover says, not a Glock guy, despise the feel of him. He says, despise the feel of him.
He said, not a Glock guy. So here's the thing, okay? It's all subjective to you as a person, right? What are you willing to do, and how much are you willing to blow it out of proportion, like build wise? For me, I'm gonna compare my Tokyo Marui High Kappa, because this is a pistol that I thought, at the time when everyone, I mean, even now the High Kappa is like, oh my god, just get a High Kappa and build it out, right? So I did. I got my Tokyo Marui High Kappa that I got for like $180 before taxes. And then I slowly started to upgrade it. I got a Airsoft Masterpiece slide. I got a fixed outer barrel. I got a Laylax inner barrel, a Maple Leaf hop-up unit, and bucking. Like the 9's done to it. At the end of it all, I spent, I think, $750, maybe close to $800 of on that gun by itself, with all of the upgrade parts, and that's with also me having to do fitment and modifications to get everything to mesh properly, and that took a little bit of while, especially at the time when I got it. I was new to the High Kappa platform. I mean, I knew about the 1911, but it was slightly different. And with that in mind, there was just a number of different things that needed to happen for me to get it to perform the way I wanted to with all of the parts that I had selected over a period of time. Now, I understand the frustration because this is $600 outright. Like it's easier to justify your build over years, right? You get an M4, you get it, you add this optic, you change out this rail, you add this pistol grip, this accessory, new gears, new motor, MOSFET, inner barrel, hop up unit, all these different things. You may not spend like $800 outright on the gun up front. But over time, your airsoft gun that you built over the years has grown into maybe $1,000 airsoft gun.
This is how I see it. If we put that in the mystery box and someone win it, they're not going to say no to it.
Exactly. Valid. If you won that,
I love how he came in, dropped the hardest shit that anyone could have said, and just fucking left. Like, yeah, all right, yeah, I bet. All right, yeah, that's like literally like, all right, bet. When you get this in a mystery box, just return it.
Yeah. No, I don't want this. It's a $600 kit. If you want that for like $150, I'm just saying you're not gonna say no for sure. That's facts right there. I mean, again, and talking about just the kit by itself, it is made of quality parts. PTS, they're known for making good products. They're not ones to skimp out, because they know how doing something cheap and easy can ruin a reputation and provide a bad experience for airsofters. And the company is made by airsofters, and they want to make good products. So that's exactly what they did. By choosing, the special aluminums and all the different parts to create this kit. Again, I'm not saying that this is the pistol that everyone should get. This isn't the end-all, be-all pistol of airsoft. But if you are looking for a Glock-style airsoft gun and you want it done to the 9s, or like have accessories and stuff, honestly, the OZ9 kit is pretty freaking sweet.
Now, again, like bouncing off what you said, right? This isn't something that we're gonna tell everyone to get, right? Like, if someone comes in looking for like their very first gas pullback pistol, are we gonna tell them to get this immediately? No, of course not, right? Like, now, if they have money, right, and they say, hey, I want to get something that's just Gucci, I don't want to spend the time modifying it, I want something that's good and just like awesome right out of the box. Yeah, this would be something that I would recommend.
I'm sorry that I keep leaning off screen. I have bad allergies right now, and I gotta sneeze like every 5 seconds.
No worries. My man is suffering through severe allergies. Severe allergies. DJ still saying, but I'm just saying it's 2C for a fancy Glock. It's nice, but nothing different of what's already on the market. GHK already did this minus the fancy slide, and nobody jumped for that one. I'm assuming it's because it had the fancy slide.
Well, honestly, the GHK Glock, Boaz still wants to do a video about it because it is honestly very it's its own build, green gas powered. It is the hardest kicking green gas powered pistol that I have felt. Not as hard as the like the KLI Baba Yaga or dual power high kappas, but like it shoots pretty decent. And that one is, I think, a $400 Glock. That one is still hard to justify as well. But we have shown it to like police officers and military guys that come in that say they want to do training, and we show that to them. The way the trigger feels, the way the slide actions, the quote unquote recoil on it, it's very, very similar to a real Glock. I gotta say that, and it is a true striker fire system in Airsoft that exists. I think they're the only ones that have it for the Glock.
No, it's actually really, really freaking sick. I've actually got to shoot one. Honestly, dude. I've shot your Glock. I've shot several other people's Glocks before, and I've compared to GHK. I'm not gonna lie, that shit feels real fucking close, man. It feels obviously there's a difference, right? Obviously there's a difference between 9mm and then of course 6mm like plastic BBs. Yeah. But I'm just saying, man, like, it's pretty freaking close considering it's Airsoft. Jim the Mad Viking says, I can't say much. The new VSR 10 that I'm starting to build will cost me over $3K. There you go, right? There you go. Thank you, Jim.
Now, Jim, my boy, I'm glad you can admit it. I want everyone in the chat to do me a favor. Think about, or if it's next to you, grab your primary Airsoft gun. Do that for me. Just go ahead and think about it, or if you have it on hand, grab it and take a look at it. Just gaze upon the beauty that you have created for me. Just like be in awe in its magnificence, right? And then start to add up the price. What did you add to that goddamn Airsoft gun? How much did it cost you?
You know what this like radiates? You know what energy this radiates? This is that one SpongeBob episode where he goes, "Look at it, look at it, look at it. I want you to look at it." That's literally what this gave me.
No, but seriously, like. Again, very few people have the mindset of wanting to get like guns like the OZ9 or the HK M110 A1 outright. It's hard for them to justify. Like Daniel, you're a GOAT. I respect you more because I wish I could do what you just did because it was cool as hell. That was impressive as fuck. But you know, for most people, they're not looking for something like this. They're not looking for something like the OZ9. They're not looking for something like the M110. But if you're one of those people that say it's stupid to spend more than $500 on an airsoft gun while you have an airsoft gun that's worth more than $500, including all the upgrade parts, you're a hypocrite.
No, and again, like there is something to be said, right? There's a couple of people who were saying that like they enjoy the like I guess the process of building it out themselves and choosing exactly what parts go into that. I kind of get that. Yeah. That I actually do understand, right? And if you're one of those people that are arguing against pistol because again it takes the fun out of building it yourself, then I respect that a lot. I actually genuinely do. But again, like Cisco said, if you're just saying like, oh, it's dumb to spend that much money on an airsoft pistol, right? And then you end up spending way more on like your own airsoft guns, and it's like, come on, bro, like, come on.
I have something to say. So, for those of you guys that don't know, I sound like a broken record, but if you didn't know, I was robbed a few weeks ago, and a lot of my airsoft guns were stolen. I was thinking about how I would go about replacing a lot of my airsoft guns, especially the ones that I built out. I think right now I'm in the mindset of I don't want to build out any more of my airsoft guns. because that was like, I started in 2006. That was 13 years of building a collection and building airsoft guns, like a good amount of those models individually. And I'm not saying that I'm like I won't ever do it again, but if I'm in the mindset of like, hey, I want something cool that I know will shoot good out of the box, that I can do minimal or nothing to, I'll do it. I honestly do it. Like the OZ9 here is very enticing because I know that I would spend at least $800 rebuilding my high kappa, because unfortunately that was stolen. But you know, since then I have become more of a Glock boy, and I don't really have a built-out Glock. I've been using my Elite Force Glock, which I love, but this right here is very tempting.
No, I can understand that. Even Stitch actually brought up a very good point as well. High kappas easily hit 2K. Oh. Right? Very easily, right? Oh. Freaking Kevin, remember? Like the gold high kappa that he had for a while? We took a bunch of like photos of. He sold that for a little over 2K as well. Oh. Like he sold it for over 2K, right? Like it's insane, right? I'm just saying this coming from a guy who has an extensive collection, all of which built one by myself, except the $600 PP19 SV1. Lol. Again, every build can range in price, man. It really depends on what you want to do with it, right? Again, I'm just saying, again, for someone like in Cisco's case, and I feel like that's also kind of a common trend in Airsoft now as well, right? Yeah, back in the day, right, like in order to play Airsoft, like around Boss Man's time, right, and kind of your time as well, like you kind of had to be a lot more tech savvy in order to really be like a consistent Airsoft player. Now it's gotten a lot easier. I feel like my generation and up, right, even though there are still plenty of techs younger than me.
The way you phrased that made it sound like I'm like, so Boomer! Years older than you. How old are you?
27.
I'm 5 years older than you. It's not that bad.
You graduated college when I was still in middle school.
I dropped out of college.
Or sorry, you went to college when I. That's right. I did too. Hey, dropouts. Anyway,
West, shout out. No.
Graduation.
Hey, actually valid. That's
like my favorite. That's my favorite album actually.
That's a good one. That one is late registration was hot too.
That's good too. That's pretty good as well. So just any more, I know, again, let us know what your opinions are about these or pretty much expensive airsoft guns as a whole. Let's see here. Actually, this one was a very interesting question as well. LeafFan8034, which ASGI custom M4 would you recommend around $700 or less?
Ooh, so I know the individual boutique custom airsoft guns are very limited right now. We are trying to work on building more of those, but honestly, what has taken up a lot of our tech's times has been building the Typhoon and the Storm line. Now, the Typhoon line, though, is about that $700 price point. Storm. Oh, I'm sorry, I said Typhoon. The Storm. So Isaiah has it up right here. Could you actually copy and paste that link into the chat for me? So these right here are all. That was not it.
Nope, that was not it at all. Hold on.
That was, what did you do? All of the Storm platforms are handcrafted. You're pressing FN, not Control.
Oh.
Just Control Z it over there. But yeah, all of these are handcrafted by our world-class techs. They are built to give you amazing performance at the most reasonable price that we can offer it for. I mean, I'm talking completely rebuilt internals with the Unicorn inner barrel unbucking and the Max Model hop-up unit. Oh, yeah. Like, they are dope.
You had a budget of around $700, at least LeafFan8034. This would be the one that I would honestly suggest, right? Not only are you getting an MGC4 Mark II, right? Not only are you getting a piece of airsoft history, because again, it is a piece of airsoft history. Not only are you owning a piece of GI legacy right here, you are getting a Storm series. So as if the MGC4 Mark II couldn't already be dope, we just decided to go ahead and make it even betterer, right? Again, betterer. It's the betterest airsoft gun. Betterer. It is the most betterest airsoft gun AG that you can get right now, especially at that budget, right? 7, 10, 36. And again, I'm just saying, right? You have about, what is that, like 36 minutes left of the live stream. Might as well take advantage of this promo and get those extra entries in.
I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but if you use coupon code 20th on this, 20th. That'll get you an additional 10% off of the discount that it's already at. So, there you go. Oh, it looks like Justin got 20 chances to win. Mark got 10 chances to win. Carlos got 10 chances to win. And Preston got 5 chances to win. Guys, you need to hop on this promo going on during the live stream. Hell, if you pick up the MGC4 Storm right now, you'll get, 70 entries? But, I mean, obviously, it's the subtotal amount that you spend. So, if you were to get, use the coupon code on that. What do you...
There.
Yeah, that. You did that on screen. You did that on stream and then moved it off stream to say there. What are you doing? You clown. And it looks like Justin, is this the same Justin from before? Got 2 more orders, placed 2 more orders and got 10 entries each, so totaling up to 40? If it's the same Justin, if it's not, 3 different Justins ordered, which is crazy, so that's insane. And Carlos got 10 chances to win also.
Looks like they placed their orders just in time.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to have to murder Isaiah now. Oh, wait, this is live. Damn it. I'm not going to murder Isaiah. No, he's not going to go missing. He's not. No. What'd you say? No. He.
But yeah, guys, this is definitely the time to go and pick up yourself a custom, right? If you guys were in the market for one. Let's see here. Would you upgrade someone's MGC4 Mark II to Storm, or can only purchase whole package?
Would you upgrade someone's MGC4 Mark II to a Storm? Oh, real wild. Saying that you already have the Mark II? Oh, we could definitely turn it into a Storm for you, my boy. We can make that happen for sure. Absolutely. If you have an airsoft gun that you would like the Storm package to, depending on the gun itself, we may be able to make that happen. If you already own the MGC4 Mark II or Mark I, it can definitely happen.
Yeah, if you are a current owner of the MGC4 Mark II and you wanted to Stormify. I feel like that's like it's Morbin time, right? Stormify.
You gotta say that every time you run out on the field now.
Stormify, right? And you just gotta the whole thing, looking like Power Rangers.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You watch Power Rangers?
Where has there ever been a Stormify?
Doesn't that sound like something that they would say right before they morph? Like instead of it's morphin' time, it's stormin' time.
No comment.
All right, there you go. I rest my case. This one comes from Lisa Nathan. What is in the Storm? Gate Titan, 13-1s. He's asking for details on the Storm.
On the Storm, so yes, there is a Gate Titan installed. It is a balance motor. There are 13-1 gear sets, completely rebuilt compression set, all Viton O-rings. The unicorn inner barrel bucking. Depending on the specific build, we will modify the gun for the customer. So say they wanted, if a gun is advertised to shoot 400 FPS, they wanted to shoot 350, we can easily do that. And we'll maximize the performance out of it. We will maximize its efficiency, literally go through the nines to handcraft your airsoft gun. Even the steel bushings, not bearings, because I keep getting that confused. Bushings are better. Everything gets replaced in the Storm customs.
Another question that we actually had going up. Lisa Nathan also asked, what time should I arrive at the Mayo Gang meet? So the Mayo Gang meet is going to be happening the same time that the store opens. We're going to be opening up the doors on Saturdays, usual operating hours, 11 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? Well, I mean, yeah, where else would it be held, right?
Gang, that's what's up.
There you go, right? So it's going to be starting up at 11. However, if the person does sign up, if you guys signed up, if you're local, or if you were going to be coming in, if you wanted to register as a vendor, I would say maybe just show up 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes early, maybe 30 minutes. If you want to, maybe an hour. You might be waiting a while. I'd say 30 minutes early, just so you have time to kind of set up. I recommend if you are trying to sell, make sure to bring your own tables, bring your own chairs. If you have a canopy like an Easy Up or something, would highly recommend that as well, just in case, right? We have tables, but a lot of them can get used up pretty quickly. quickly, right? So definitely would recommend. Actually, this is funny. Darwin's Arbiter says, a guy in my field is so impressed with my MGC4. He has offered me money for it. I'm like, nope, get your own.
He's trying to get yours for him. I mean, I'm just saying, get it at airsoftgi.com. Hello, that's what's up. And if you guys didn't see, the duotone model of the MGC4 is back in stock. It is limited quantity, so you guys need to hop on it while you can. That one's sold out, and people were asking like, hey, it's all gone. Actually, could you pull that the bronze rail version up so you guys know what's up? I'm just saying, it's super dope. But something that I forgot to mention with the Storm Customs is that they have a 1-year warranty also that's built. So not only are you getting all of these parts like specifically installed, handcrafted by an actual technician, not manufactured on a line for you, you're getting them tuned for you personally, for your personal airsoft gun. And to back it up, because we believe in the performance and the reliability of it, we do offer the 1-year warranty as well. And if you have any problems with it, we will help you out.
Shout out to Ronald. He just got himself an extra 5 engines in the shopping spree. Guys, you have literally 30 minutes left of the live stream before we call it end of the day, right? So make sure that you place your orders while you can and take advantage. Again, the promo is right above our heads, right there, right? Every $50 place, we'll be getting you 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. So once you, let's say, BBs, green gas, whatever it may be, an accumulation of things, one thing in particular, $50 or a little more, that's 5 entries. Say you reach 100, that's another $50, right? That's 10 entries in the shopping spree. Think multiples of 50, right? That is how many entries you are going to be getting into tomorrow's, because it is happening tomorrow. You are hosting that tomorrow. $3,000 are on the line right now. And for all my newer viewers out there that are not confident in the fact that they could potentially win, yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. Chad Blair, the last shopping spree giveaway winner, he had actually won $3,000 off his very first order with Airsoft GI ever. And you know for a fact, right? I've been with you like watching the live streams. That is not the first time an absolute noob has actually won the big prize.
He's not a noob. He's been playing Airsoft for a minute, but
noob with us as far as shopping
with us. Yeah, that was like his first order at airsoftgi.com. All it takes is one chance for you to have a chance to win. One entry for you to have a chance to win. And right now, why would you get one when you can maximize your chances to win? Especially if you're already planning on getting your Airsoft stuff. If you're getting essentials and stuff, you always need BBs, you always need green gas. Those are things that are consumable that you can stock up on and not have to worry about later. If you get it right now, you can get really great savings. The best savings in Airsoft. We have thousands of products discounted right now, and we have coupon code 20th that we extended just for you guys to save an additional 10% off and have a chance to win $3,000 shopping spree. I'm just saying, no other shop is doing this for you guys. We do it because we love you guys. We want to give back to you guys that support us. You guys help keep the lights on, help us do what we do, give back to the community, and this is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, if you had 5 chances or 5 opportunities to seize everything you ever wanted, would you capture it or just let it slip?
Why do I feel like you used to quote that in high school?
I didn't, but in my head I would. In my head I would. 100% in my would. I actually once said that to a teacher. And she didn't know what I was talking about, right? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I got away with it. She was old. She was old.
Okay, I get it.
All right, another question we actually had was getting back into the sport with an MGC4 Mark II. That's what's up. This one comes from Cameron. What's up, man? Is there a possible list of possible prizes in the accessories mystery box?
So the accessories mystery box, the Mayo Gang accessories mystery box, is very similar to the YouTube unboxing mystery boxes. I build all of those individually, and it means you can win any of the accessories available at airsoftgi.com, even upgrade parts in this mystery box. What's cool about this mystery box is because I am building it, you could put what you're trying to do or the build that you're trying to go for in the notes section of the order. So if you got the MGC4, like, hey, I just want something that's a good all-arounder to play at like any field, I could just pick up and go and run it great, I'm going to cater your box to you. Or, vice versa. Maybe you want to make it into a long-range M4, a not DMR. I will cater the box to you. And what's cool about it is if you buy multiple boxes in an order, you can stack them. So you can stack the prizes that you win. So if you buy 2 boxes, that's going to be $99.98. Each box that I have built for this has been way over $50. So I'm just saying, the more boxes you get, the more room there is for me to play with, and I can hook you up with even more stuff.
It's honestly a mystery you haven't actually gotten in trouble for that. Like, when I'm looking at the box, I'm like, oh, man, this guy got it good, man. This guy has it real fucking good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. It says, 123 Nico asks, if I get a $100 gift card, can I get the 10 entries? Absolutely. Gift cards, gift vouchers are eligible to get you the multiple entries. That's what a lot of regulars actually do. A lot of their signature move, right? Especially if the $50. They'll place an order for a $50 gift voucher. It takes 1 business day for it to clear out. So tomorrow, it'll probably show up like midday, maybe even in the morning, right? It'll show up on your account and ready for you to use towards whatever you want. And that, right, use that to getting something else on Airsoft GI. That's another entry into the shopping spree giveaway, another opportunity for you to maximize your potential of winning. Lisa8034, if I get a Storm, can I ask for the addition of a max trigger?
They come with the Gate Nova triggers, actually. So the reason why we use the Gate Nova triggers is because they're made to work with the Gate Titan MOSFET, and we have found that to be the best trigger in terms of optimizing its performance.
There you go. There you go. Man, took it words right out of my mouth. See who keeps going up. I know there was another heading to American Milsim Reindeer games in December. Any tips? So this goes for pretty much any like Airsoft, and this can apply to like the regular just walk-on games, right? And I'm sure you have plenty of tips as well. You've actually, I think you did an old video like when you first started doing like videos for GI when you first joined the marketing team. You actually did a video about this that actually was really, really good. I remember watching this. I was like, oh, this is a really good one. When you were going over like the most important things to have before you start a game, right? And you were like, all right, you need plenty of water. That's the biggest thing, right?
I vaguely remember this video.
And then that's when I remember you actually told me, like, and you told everyone that's like, number 1, Cheez-Its, right? Like, do you remember this?
I do remember this. It was so funny because I had some regulars that would come in with bags of goldfish, because I was talking mad shit about goldfish. I was talking mad shit because there was quite a few videos where I shoot guns into bags of goldfish. It was so funny. I do remember that video. That's hilarious.
What's the problem with goldfish, man? It's a snack that smells back.
I don't smile.
All right, you emo fuck. All right, anyway.
Okay, Edgelord.
All right, Edgelord, jeez. But no, like in general, just make sure that you pack. Tristan's World, make sure you pack plenty of water, right? That's going to be the biggest thing. Stay hydrated beforehand. Remember, hydrate the day before and the day during, right? I would also say make sure that your batteries are charged, right? Always have a spare battery on you. Again, I'm not too sure if American Milsim supplies you with BBs or if you need to bring your own BBs. Whatever the case may be, make sure you're stacked up on ammunition as well. James Healy, my man, Real Wild, got himself 5 engines in the shopping spree giveaway. What's up, Real Wild? What's going on, man?
That's what's up, baby.
That is what's up. Nico got himself entries into the shopping spree giveaway as well.
Hey-o, that's what's up. So, if you didn't know, the chair is on the cord.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. If you didn't know, Mr. Real Wild has won the shopping spree giveaway as well. What was his prize? Did he win the largest one?
He didn't win the largest one.
Second largest.
At the time it was the second largest. I believe Brewer won 4,150,
Yeah.
right? And then Real Wild at the time had won the second. That was the $3,000 prize fight, just like today. He had actually won the shopping spree giveaway, guys, because he had placed an order during my live stream that I did during the No Flight List live stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had actually placed an order and he got himself, 20 or 30 entries. Again, guys, promos work. Promos absolutely work. You guys have to make sure that you take advantage while you can.
Absolutely. So, while you are here, if you are interested in the Mayo Gang Accessories Mystery Box, it is $49.99. That is 1 cent away from $50. Pick up a patch. Pick up some BBs. Pick up an extra battery. Maybe an accessory that you want. A vertical grip, an optic maybe, a rail cover or something, a sticker, one of the Mayo Gang swag. Stickers, you know what I'm saying, or one of our Mayo Gang shirts that are discounted right now, and you'll maximize your chances to win and get some Gucci stuff with it.
Another opportunity, and someone had brought it up. Nico had actually brought it to our attention. Yes, another thing that you can do potential means of getting entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway, right? Type in BB Wars because tickets are available, and the BB Wars event Arid Revival is fast approaching, right? SC Village, October 21st. Yeah, memorize it. October 21st. Again, guys, tickets are available both for the Empire and for the Rebellion. Team Empire, right?
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Actually, this time around, I'm questioning if I want to do all black or multicam black again. I think I want to go traditional multicam.
I was really scared for a minute because I was like, actually, I don't know. This year, I'm contemplating. I'm like, oh, don't you?
I was Rebels twice, or not Rebels. I was Empire twice this year.
I was like, man, are we seeing like Cisco turn to the light side? Character development? What?
Light side? Light side? The Empire's the only side. What the hell? That Rebel scum can kiss my.
yo, right? But no, like, and that's it's interesting that you wanted to go full multicam this time around. Actually, I've actually never. I think for a BB Wars event, I've always associated you with either solid black or solid multicam, or multicam black.
Yeah, so I mean that was my whole like color scheme of things starting off, because I was playing into the theme a little bit more, but unfortunately a lot of my black gear was in my garage during the incident, and it's not here. So I mean, I could always get like a black chest rig. That's not a problem. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to rock just the multicam. I haven't rocked it in a minute. Luckily, those were inside my house. I still have that available. I should still have that available. I need to double check that. But I don't know, because depending on the day will depend on like what I kind of want to build out. So it's like we will get you some pink camo. No, thank you.
For me.
Oh goodness, that's hilarious. No, it's I don't know. I mean, honestly, what I have been vibing with recently. I said it like last year. Like night camo is super cool, that I really like, but I'm also thinking about just going back to woodland, my boy.
Hey, yo, hold on, wait. Are we seeing a return to form? Are we seeing M81 Woodland Supremacy Gang finally coming out? Because I have my woodland stuff.
Do you really?
I have my woodland stuff. Well, like, okay, you know what I like doing? This is like, it's kind of hot, right? Like, I love seeing woodland base, right? Woodland tops and bottoms, but multicam gear up top. I think that looks hot as fuck.
Honestly, that's
actually, if you were looking also, I know obviously you're trying to replace maybe some of the gear, but what this brought up kind of attention. Like, I actually dig this plate carrier a lot, dude. Like, I added this to the website not too long ago. And they come in two sizes, medium and large. But again, plate carrier is fully adjustable, right? I love the fact that it already comes included with their sort of like quick detach system for the shoulder straps and for the cummerbund as well. I don't know. That was just something that I saw and I was like, hey, yo, this is actually really sick. Like, I think this is really dope, right? If you guys are looking for a new plate carrier, right, something a little more modern, if you will, right, this would be something that I would probably recommend. And especially, $79. Yeah, it's actually not too bad, but coupon code 20th, 10% off. You're welcome.
Yes, so I was actually looking at this plate carrier to replace my my Cyclone plate carrier. Rest in peace. Well, it's not dead, but it's just gone. But I don't know, because I still have my Condor slate colored plate carrier that I was using for weight training, like a pseudo CrossFit kind of, and I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about doing like a Wolf Gray kit too. Wolf Gray is something that I haven't done, but I have been wanting to do for a long time. But it depends. Oh, actually, you know what I really like? The aesthetic that I really like is multicam top, multicam or flat dark earth plate carrier, and jeans. I don't know why. It just and like it looks like Timberland tan / orange boots. I don't know why, but that I saw a picture of that once and I was like, damn, that's hot.
Like, shit, this pick go hard. No, that's good. Like, again, there's going to be plenty of, like, options. Again, we have time to decide, figure out, like, but again, for those that are wondering for BB Wars, right? For BB Wars, if you guys were wondering, like, what exactly it is, if we have any reviewers out there, BB Wars is a event that we host, right? This is going to be happening at SC Village, right? Very Star Wars inspired, as you can clearly see, with the use of Rebellion and Empire motifs. Highly, highly recommend you swing by and play. It is going to be an awesome day of play at SC Village. We're going to have plenty of game modes available as well. Last time was an absolute blast. I loved how we set up BB Wars Coastal Front. For everyone that went out to that event, Real Wild, again, freaking amazing. It was freaking sick, right?
Real Wild, Dark Tree, Brewer,
Ackright,
Chef Pandakage, and Trinity, like, all y'all. Like, that was Fidel came through. That was so, oh my goodness, everyone that came through. It was definitely an event. Even the event that I went to in Texas, was that April or May? April was Coastal Front.
Yes.
Texas event happened in May. That was a whole bunch of fun too. A whole bunch of local guys came down there and had a blast as well. It's I don't know if Isaiah said it, but it's kind of the introduction to Milsim, if you will. So if you have never played a larger event before, this like BB War series is something where there is going to be more objectives that come into play that will dictate the win or loss of a team. But there isn't the hard restrictions of specific rifles or designated squads or like certain teams within a team.
Or I would even say like a like I guess an actual leadership like position, like a chain of command that goes on, right? Like this is going to be very much all right. Cisco is in charge, right? If there are orders that he wants to relay, he usually send it to me, right, or someone else that he has available, and then he'll give out orders to another part of the field, right, just so he doesn't have to run back and forth, right? But the only thing that's going to be required, and sort of why it's kind of an introduction to Milsim, is there is a uniform requirement. Yep. Now, it's not incredibly strict or like super detail-oriented. Not at all. The only thing that's required for Empire, camouflage. That is the only thing that's required. Granted, we do have a preference towards regular multicam or multicam black if you want to go as Empire. Ideally, regular multicam would be best, right? Ideally, regular multicam would be best. However, you are allowed to use any camouflage you so choose, as long as it's an actual, like, you know, camouflage, and you're not wearing civilian clothes, right? That's the biggest thing. You're not wearing just regular civilian clothing. For Rebels, it is civilian clothing. No camouflage is allowed. It's just going to be regular civilian clothing. So you'll see guys literally going out in, like, jeans, flannel tops, regular solid colored pants as well. It's very easy to do, right? So again, it's a very easy, attainable event that you can go to, and it's going to be an absolute blast. These things are so much fun. I highly recommend make sure that you pick up your tickets. And again, that's $50, right? That's going to be getting you an entry into the shopping spree giveaway, right? Bossman saying, put a 1 if you want to see Cisco in that. The pink camo.
Hold on, he put a link. Oh God, I really don't want to see it. You know what? Let's put it up on screen so we can see what's going on.
I think I know exactly what camo he's talking about. Oh my God!
Why?
I mean,
disgusting.
I mean, you know what? Actually, I like this one. This one actually would be pretty sick.
Why are you browsing? Why are you browsing?
Hey man, I train, I swim. This would actually be pretty sick. Actually, I kind of like this floral pattern they got going on. I'd wear that.
I'm not looking at this.
Okay.
That is. Oh my God.
I'd wear that. I mean, why not? Right? I'm swimming. I'm trying to compete, man.
Trust me, none of you want to see me wear that. Trust me, none of you want to.
I mean, you know, I kind of.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I work with degenerates. Stop it!
Oh, yes. Oh, this one comes from LeeSfan8034. He's asking, can I shoot the Lancer? Hold on. This thing is at. Why is this moved? Can I shoot the Lancer Storm Gen 3 at the meet?
Unfortunately, those are all built to order. We don't have those readily available. So when someone orders them, we literally will build it from scratch. Well, not like we make the mold and stuff, but we will build it as soon as they order it for the customer themselves. We do not have one on hand.
Boy, you think receivers grow on trees?
You know what I'm saying?
I plant them in my garden. They grow on vines, all right? My receiver vine. I hand brewed this gear. All right, I know there was a few more questions.
I raised this receiver from its infancy. When I had it was just a body pin.
Oh my god. When it was just a little body pin.
It was just a little body pin.
You see a little body pin in a diaper.
Now it's a whole Barrett.
Brexton's asked, thoughts on the Specna Arms Edge, the Arcturus Cat, and any recommendation for a great M4 style DMR? Well, I don't think any of those would necessarily be categorized as a DMR necessarily, right? If we're getting because they're all just at the end of the day just regular ARs, right? They're all just regular M4.
Yeah, those are all more or less just an M4. Like especially since both Specna Arms and Arcturus, they don't really make longer M4s nowadays. Everyone's been like catering to like 10 inches or 12 inches and smaller.
Yeah, the biggest thing you'll find is like maybe a carbine length, and like that's it. Like that's literally the longest they'll go. You don't really see too many even SPR builds like anymore, which is really sad to see. I really want to see more of them. But I mean, in terms of just quality overall, Arcturus is, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, Arcturus is a fantastic brand, right? I love the fact that they take the extra time to do that wonderful shim job right out of the box, right? Specna Arms, right, their Edge series is really cool, coming included with the Gate Aster. And you're right, Cisco, absolutely. He just put it up on screen. He's absolutely right. Like, if you're looking in that sort of price range and you're looking for a good M4 that can achieve great range right out of the box and even has even more potential, yeah, the MGC4 Mark II. If you want to get even better range, get the Mayo Gang MGC4, get the P++ package. That's exactly what you were going for.
Let me pull that up really quick. So, if you didn't watch our video of the unicorn range test, this is the one that you're going to want to get right here. It's the MGC4 Mark II with the unicorn inner barrel and bucking combo. This right here, we've said it before, this is literally the cheat code to Airsoft. This dramatically improves your range, accuracy, and consistency.
It's not like the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II had bad range and accuracy at all. No, far from it. It had fantastic range and accuracy. But again, just something about that Japanese space magic, right, from Unicorn, right? When they put that shit in.
It's not Japanese.
I thought they did the OEM for TM.
They did, but they're based in Taiwan, I believe.
That Taiwanese space magic, right, just gives absolute insane levels of performance. Like, again, literal cheat code, no joke. Like, if you were looking at something for a DMR long range style of play, that would be what I would recommend.
Did you guys shout out for Stitch yet?
No, I was about to go get to that. I'm gonna go give a shout out. Actually, got a few shout outs we want to give out too.
Give him a special shout out because he spent $69.
Hey, Stitch spent $69.
Nice.
Nice. Say it with me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Shout out to James, got himself the 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Gabriel got himself 25 entries. Jason got himself 5 entries. And Stitch also got himself 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, we have literally 8 minutes left of the live stream, so make sure that you take advantage. So again, the promo is right above our heads. Every $50 spent.
Maybe we'll do a 69. You get 8 entries.
That'd be kind of funny.
Actually, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. So take advantage right now. Isaiah said it. There's less than 8 minutes left for you to take advantage. For Ayo. So hop on that. That's super dope. And guys, if you have any questions, please put a Q in front of it. What the heck happened to you? It looked like you stuck your finger in a socket, my boy.
I've done that. Actually, no. When I was like,
Okay,
when I
all right.
was 3 years old, I actually stuck my tongue in a socket. Okay, you know why? Because I saw a Tom and Jerry cartoon where they did that, and I was like, you know what? I know I shouldn't, but I'm kind of curious, and it's really killing me right now. And I didn't have any friends, so it's not like I could talk to anyone.
I'm curious, so it's killing me. Killing is the word there, my boy. I'm happy that natural selection didn't take you out.
Yeah, same. I would have been dead long ago.
You are mad.
But we actually have some more questions, too. I want to go ahead and answer as well. This one comes from Jackson Bonham, looking for a good starting primary M4 with a good price. Depends on your budget, but again, my go-tos are always going to be, right now, as we speak, is going to be Lance Tactical Gen 2 standard models that come included with a battery and charger. You can get those for less than $200. Get a Specna Arms. You can get one also for under $200 because, let's be real, they come from the same factory. They are basically the same gun. But you can get some Specna Arms going for literally like $150, right?
With the Specna arms, though, know that they don't come with batteries and chargers, so you will need to source it yourself.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Lance Tactical Gen 2 Raider series, right? Is that what they call it? Raider?
If you're talking about
The
the
$150 models? $150, $160?
the core series.
Core series, I'm sorry. The Core series. Lancer Tactical has the Core series. That's around the same price point as well, with quite literally the same internals. They're the same factory. You get the same great performance out of either.
Real wild. The cucumber vines grow receivers too. So when I had the unofficial Mayo gang meet at my house, the one that you failed to show up to. So when I had that going on,
I told you that I wasn't. That was my anniversary weekend. Okay, you know what?
So anyway, right? I went ahead and gave. I believe it was. I tried to give it to Real Wild, and he's like, "Oh, he's okay." But I think I gave it to Brewer. Because we grow huge ass cucumbers in our backyard. It's a whole garden. Cucumbers this big. It's this tall. Yeah, it's huge, right? It's massive, right? I wish I was that size. Anyway.
Whoa! Whoa! That was unexpected. God damn, that was crazy. Oh, that's hilarious. Don't you have other fruits? Don't you have like a mandarin tree and stuff?
I have in my front yard. I have an orange tree. I have a grapefruit tree. In my backyard, I have lemon tree. I grow cucumbers. I have jalapenos, bell peppers.
Jalapeno.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Right? No, I make my own salsas at home.
I don't think I know anybody that grows jalapenos. That's actually pretty cool.
I grow that. I have sweet potato. It doesn't really produce much, but I have a sweet potato. I have a couple other peppers.
He has a sweet potato, a singular sweet potato.
I planted one and it grew, and I had like one more, and it was like, oh, cool. It yields so much.
It doubled your results.
I think another question we had, Isaiah's with that flug. Oh yeah, Isaiah's with the Flugaloo loadout. That Speedo would go perfect. Remember the COVID episodes that we did?
I do. You know what's funny? I was clearing out my my phone of storage, and I still had that saved, the deep fried one where you're dancing.
Oh hell yeah! The crab rave song. Another question. Okay, answered that one. Answered that one. Answer that one as well. If you're looking for degenerate weeb camo, there's a Hagao camo, Prime Tech Custom says.
Prime Tech Customs, we never talk about that here. What are you doing?
This is a Christian Minecraft server, all right?
Arguably, those are some of the worst. Those are some of the worst ones, okay? I don't play Minecraft. Like, I played Minecraft with these guys, but I don't play them regularly.
From
what I've heard, they're toxic.
If you see a Minecraft server that says Hood Shaker Central, run away.
Do
you know where that's from? That was the Minecraft server that so much information, like classified government information, was actually disclosed.
Where that one guy leaked all the stuff.
Yes, that's the name of the actual Minecraft server, Hood Shaker Central.
You can't make this shit up.
No, you cannot. See, I know there was a few more questions that I might have missed. Keep scrolling up, keep scrolling through. Okay, answer that one. Oh, I think someone said, Bossman, get Isaiah that and a pair of chaps. You know what? Hey, $20 is $20, man.
Isaiah, if you decide to run that, you are a bold man.
I heard brave.
Bold is the word there. It is bold. DJ grows ghost peppers.
Damn, hey, yo.
You can't see them.
Damn. I hate that. That was bad even for me, dude.
That's that John Cena pepper right there, my boy.
I hate that so much.
That is hilarious. Guys, we are running low in time for you to take advantage of our promo. Every $50 spent will get you 5 chances to win our $3,000 shopping spree going down tomorrow. This promo ends as soon as this live stream ends.
3 minutes and counting left. It's only got a few seconds left, so make sure that you place your orders right now. Again, $50. Think multiples of 50. Get yourself an airsoft gun. Get yourself some BBs. Here's the thing. We're all airsofters. We all need BBs. We all need green gas. If you're not even sure what to get yourself a gift voucher, right? Get yourself a gift voucher, $50 minimum. That way you can get 5 entries into tomorrow's shopping spree giveaway. And I want to give another shout out to Cameron. Got himself 45 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Got himself a 1911 amount of entries in there. 45 ACP.
That was clever. I was like, what? I was about to say, what 1911 is $450?
He picked up an MGC4.
That's what's up, baby. He got 45 entries. Wait a minute. How does that add up?
Maybe P+?
Which one did he get?
Which MGC4 did you get, Cameron?
Get 2? Did you get 2 MGC4s? 45.
We can't do math very well. We're sorry.
Which one? Which one? Oh, did you maybe one of the combos?
Actually, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick. I mean, again, if you guys didn't know, we have combos available that also come included with a sidearm as well. So again, that way you can go ahead and get all your shopping done in one day. Again, if you're like us, right, where you like to be efficient with your time, right, then again, these combos make it very, very easy.
Oh, he got other stuff too. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Again, guys, 1 minute left. Literally 1 minute left. This is the last couple seconds. If you have stuff added in your cart, maybe you were on the fence about it, check out. Just check out right now. You will be getting the extra entries in tomorrow's shopping spree. Again, $3,000 are on the line. You do not want to miss this opportunity. You don't want to miss the chance. Don't let it go to waste.
That's right. And for guys, we are going to be ending the stream soon. So if you have any last-minute questions, put it in the chat. Jackson just asked, do you have a M4 mag release? I do believe there's some.
Well, I do believe we sell some available on our site, right? Just type in mag release, and I'm pretty sure that a few of them are going to come up.
Yeah, you'll see the Max model hop-up units. I think there's some OEMs from Echo One and Golden Eagle and stuff. There's quite a few available.
No, there's quite a few different options available as well. Was that a dad joke? Yes, that was. Any chance to get the MGC4 Mark 1?
Any chance? What do you mean? In what? I don't know. I mean, it's available for pre-order right now, and it's soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Oh God.
Very soon. Very soon.
That was uncomfortably close. And with that, we are now at 5 p.m. That is going to be the end of the, what do we call it? The Mayo Gang Talk?
Mayo Gang Talk, guys.
The Mayo Gang Talk live stream.
Excuse me, I was drinking my water. Stay hydrated. If you guys do enjoy this format, Isaiah and I just BSing around, talking with you guys about different topics and stuff, let us know. This is actually something that was really fun, very entertaining. And again, we want to get you guys involved as well. The whole point of what we do at Airsoft GI is to grow our community together and be able to, talk with each other, help each other out, educate each other, and just have fun. We share the love of Airsoft, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you guys want to see it again, let us know. Not in the chat, but when this live stream ends, put it up in the comments of the video of the live stream.
There you go. Again, guys, it has been an absolute blast. And again, if you guys want to see us continue doing this format, let us know in the comment section. I would totally be down to do it. I know Cisco would as well. This was super fun. Again, make sure to go ahead and let everyone know about the shopping spree giveaway going on tomorrow. Remember, all it takes is a $20 order to be entered into tomorrow's giveaway. And remember, you still have an opportunity to increase your odds even further. You can still pick yourself up a silver 20th anniversary mystery box, only going for $145 right now. An absolutely insane, and I do mean insane, prize list that you could win of potential prizes. I know a few guys have already won the Easter egg blowback. I know some people have already won the Easter egg guns. Don't spoil the surprise for everyone else, right? Again, there's plenty of amazing prizes you can win, and you'll still be getting 10 entries into the giveaway. My name is Isaiah.
My name is Cisco.
And we will be seeing you all on the next live stream of Mayo Gang Talk.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
He's gonna see you tomorrow
during the Shopping Spree giveaway. So have a good night, y'all. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Shopping Spree giveaway.